come up for a second? You are simply the best, better than all the rest. Tina Turner did that. Yeah, she could sing, man. She did that one song with Bryan Adams. It's Only Love, I think, something like that. Yeah, great tune. Great tune. It was a rocker, and she was just wailing on it. But she could sing anything when she was in her prime. Her and Bryan Adams supposedly had an affair, which is really weird. Which is really weird. Because she would be quite a bit older. Gary Price. Gary, you came up there. Oh my God! There you go. I hear the bells ringing. I hear the trumpets sounding. It's all good. Good. Finally, I meet you. Look at this.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for being here today. Have you two met each other?
We have met. Yes, we friended each other on Facebook a couple days ago.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Mr. Gary's an awesome guy.
So, Gary, where are you from?
From the great state of Georgia.
I know, because you just told me. You have that southern drawl, right? So how did you find out about Happs? That's what I'm interested in knowing.
Well, I found out about Happs through Chris Gales.
Yeah. The singer, right?
Yes.
Right. Yeah, I was a huge fan of Chris Gales. Met him back in 2017.
Mm-hmm.
Just started following his career, and he introduced me to Happs.
What kind of music does he do? Like, is he blues? Is he jazz? Is he?
He's a little folk? Bit of everything, really. Yeah, he does a little bit of pop, country, rock, blues, a little bit of everything.
Multi-genre. He does a little bit of everything.
Well, I think if you're a musician now, you have to be, right? Chris and Martin, how are you? Good to see you. And there's Edward, and everybody knows Edward. Good old Edward here. I'm going to invite Edward up. He's going to inspire us for a minute or two.
Hello, Mr. Edward.
Yeah. Do you know him as well, Gary? You must.
Yeah, not as well as some others, but yeah.
Okay, right now I see your nostrils, I see your mouth, and I see your chin. Unless I switch it. Let's switch it for a sec here. There you go. Now I see the full thing. There you go. We can't have where we just see your nostrils, Gary. It's not right. It's not right. And I felt like we were showcasing one instead of the other. You know, we want to give them equal opportunity here as well. There we go. Okay, let's see. Edward, there he is. He's out and about. Okay,
yes, sir.
You got to turn me down a bit.
Turn you down. You're turned down.
Turn you down. How you doing, sir?
Man, it's the best day of my life, Michael. How are you?
Well, it's not the best day, but it's pretty darn good.
Good. Hello, Gary. Hello, Rick.
Hey, Edward. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
It's the best day of my life. Thanks for asking. Appreciate the shout out.
So tell me today, what is making your life feeling aligned? Do you ever feel like you're riding the waves of potential, and that you're being supported by something greater than yourself? Because I feel like Rick right now is being supported in so many ways. I don't know if Rick feels that.
Yeah.
But
well, my greatest support is my wife and my family, my grandbaby, and my God. And I really appreciate the foundation I have. And we just got back from a ride from Malibu.
Yeah, and I enjoyed the support from Gary. From Gary. Gary's my support right now. He's looking right at me like he's giving me strength. He's like, he's going, you can do it, Michael. You got this, brother. You got it. You can do it. So do you have any words of wisdom for us today, sir? A little antidote of joy?
Yes, the good part about life is that we all have each other. Together we're better, and this community is continuing to grow. And just remember to subscribe, sponsor, and share so that all of us can continue to make this platform, because Happs is where it's happening. It's a good place to be.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's such a warm vibe right now, and the community is growing, and we all know each other, right? Like, it's weird in such a short period of time. I really feel like something greater than ourselves catapulted us to this moment. Do you know what I mean? Like, this does not feel random to me. This, especially when I met you, Edward. I was just like, yeah, there he is. My own Jim Rohn, my own Zig Ziglar, right? My little inspiration pack right here every day. Thank you, sir.
Well, I appreciate you guys. And just remember that you can make it happen on Happs.
I love it.
That's true.
I love it.
Hey, that's the tagline, guy. I'm making it happen on Happs.
You are. You know, you're, and I noticed you're going to different rooms. I saw you earlier today, and you were with Swift Beats, and you supported him. And I agree, especially the artists, because you know that saying "starving artist" is a very true thing, right, Rick?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So every little bit helps.
Well, I told you my goal already, and I'm in a hot pursuit of making sure that I sponsor enough people up to $100, and when I go in their rooms and just do different amounts, and it'd be $100 a month, and then when I continue to grow, I will add to that.
Right. Okay. Well, I would not be against you giving me just 100. That'd be fine. And then, you know, it'd all be done in one day.
Yeah, that's true too. But the difference is that I don't have your Cash App, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah. Damn. All right. Well, we'll work on that. Yeah. But
yeah. See.
Yeah. But here's the thing. Beyond my joking, I love what you're doing because you're putting awareness to that. You know, people can't do this for free. Like, they're giving up their time. You know, you could be at a corner and make more money, right? So I get that. And
well, I just want to be the commercial person for Happs. So when I come into people's beam, I'm going to give a commercial. Remember, Happs have 3 S's: subscribe, sponsor, and share.
Yes.
That's our commercial. And I would like for everyone to begin that. So when you see me, I'm going to come in. If I'm down below, I'm just going to put it into the comments. If I come up into the broadcast, I'm going to say it, because I do believe that we need to have a couple commercials throughout our broadcast to make sure that everyone understands that the coins that we are producing, the coins that people get, and the ones that they purchase are for distribution. Tips are important. Tip means to ensure promptness or to ensure proper service. So when you get a good service, you should value those who are producing that service.
Yeah. You know, when I was younger, there was quite a few songs that I liked, right? And one of them was "Nothing Going On But the Rent." You got to have a job if you want to be with me. No romance without finance. You know, like there's.
That's true.
Yeah.
Michael, I agree with you all the way through. You know, I believe that Happs has a very good product and it has a very good value. And I think that as long as we go through and share that value, I believe that there'll be a lot of people in the community that will decide to go ahead and support each other. And I think the more that we get everybody participating, everyone can do something. And I believe that right there alone would just increase all of the broadcasters and also the participants, because the better the broadcasters are, the better the content, the more valuable the platform.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah. Totally. The other thing is too, we're all in a basement opportunity now, and I know you know what I mean, Edward. Like this is just starting to get traction. So anybody who's here now, it's like if we could have been in Twitter in 2006, the first 3 months, you know, we could be doing tweets about farts, and we would have millions and millions of subscribers to this point. Yeah.
Correct.
Yes.
So, but I do appreciate you, and I haven't got to hear Gary yet or Rick, but I will definitely look for seeing them out here on the Happs streets, because I will be driving down the different streets and landing in different spots. And if I see some value, I will definitely open up my wallet.
Rick is a phenomenal, an absolutely phenomenal musician. Oh, and Gary is just a solid dude. He is solid. He really is a good guy. And there's a lot of depth, though. You two could talk. You could do some like spiritual wrestling on the ground.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
I kind of.
So Rick,
right now, guys, I'm kind of doing what Edward does. I haven't started a broadcast yet. I kind of float around. I look for good beings. And if I feel there's value there, that they're putting value in that, I either sponsor them or I'll give them some coins and just kind of support what I feel is going to bring value. Because I think this community is amazing. Absolutely.
I absolutely love Gary's comments. Like when he gives me like, and there's been mornings, you know, because I'm exhausted, right? Like it's 6:30 in the morning. I'm humming to myself, talking. Sometimes it's not easy at 6:30 in the morning, and I have people like him come in, and he adds value. He sparks my my inner engine. He gets me going. Like there's several people like that. Dee Dee's here. Katrina is here. You know, people who live very close to me. Chris and Martin, wonderful souls that are here. So Desiree is here. So just and I want to share a story with you guys, and I want to just show you the impact of this wonderful platform. It's wild. I was walking down the street in Toronto. A guy that I used to work with came up to me and goes, "I'm watching your show almost every morning now. I love it." And I said to him, "Do you want to be a guest?" And we got talking, and he talked about Randy, and he talked about Fraser, and he talked about what was the other person he talked about? Yeah, maybe I better not go there. I better use a filter here. But the no, he was very honest. So I think what I'm trying to say is we don't know who's watching. Like this is around the world, right? I'm talking to people in the morning from Scotland and England and some, you know, fine souls like Edward in California, right?
I'm in California, yes.
Yeah. You know what I hear in my
Southern
head every time I hear California, I hear California knows how to party.
They do.
Yeah,
so Rick, what is your genre of music?
I play a little bit of everything, honestly. Everything from Marshall Tucker to Phil Collins to Prince to, I mean, there's no real. It's mainly country rock, like 80s, that sort of thing.
He's even got a bit of a gospel flavor. You do like that one
Right
love
on.
song, that one that I was doing with you, that we were doing, like I was doing the background vocal. What was that song? It's beautiful.
Give thanks.
Give thanks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that with the Grateful Heart? Is that the one?
You got Happs down there.
It's by a band called Tip.
Okay.
Echo going.
Well, one of the songs I think you would like is just came out called Sparrow by Corey Ashbury.
Let me write this down.
Sparrow. Yeah, Corey. It's called Sparrow by Corey Ashbury. And it's absolutely
Let me grab my notebook here.
amazing song.
Okay.
I do tend to. Sometimes I'm planning on doing this too. Sometimes I have a night where I learn like it's like I call it from the hip, and I learn songs like just at a request. People will send me a request.
Yeah.
And you said Sparrow.
Yeah, Sparrow by Corey Ashbury.
Sparrow, Corey Ashbury.
He's a contemporary Christian artist, but
Okay.
he sings with elevation music. But he's a really good artist.
Heck yeah, man.
Do you sing at all, Edward, with that voice?
No. That's not my gift. My gift
Really?
is being encourager. I encourage people.
Yeah.
I tell my children the same thing, and my wife. I'm the CEO of my family, and they always say, "What does that mean?" I said, "I'm the chief encouragement officer in my family. I encourage everyone to be great."
Okay. The camera that I'm using right now is the one that you see in the corner there.
Yeah.
I'm just going to show you. I have links within almost every broadcast with reviews of the equipment I'm using. So if anybody wants to know, I've actually had people tip me because they've loved the camera. And imagine the viewing elements that would be used with Edward. It would be a whole nother level. Like, you know, and with that voice, it would almost be like Barry White. You know, it would be too much. Just be too much.
Now you know the business I'm in, correct?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I got to funeralize Barry White.
No way.
Wow.
And also Ray Charles. and
Wow.
Johnny Cochran. And I got the Rifleman, you know, in North Hollywood. Luker McCain, the guy used to be
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Rifleman. So I got to do a lot of different services and participate.
Wow.
After 32 years, you get to celebrate. We call every person who passed the honoree, and then all the people who attend are the guests.
All right. So let's see here. What time were we at here? 19 minutes. Oh, we're doing good. We're doing good.
Yeah. Well, guys, I'm going to go.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Michael.
Now, listen, you and I, though, okay, I want one day where just you and me for like 30 minutes and we'll talk about your life. Is that okay?
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
You let me know.
Yeah, it'll just be you and me and Barry White, and it'll be great. You can saute me with that voice there. That is your gift, though. You got that. That's $1 million voice right there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So Rick and Gary, thank you so much, guys. It's a pleasure meeting you. I definitely look forward to seeing you out here on these Happs streets, and in the future, look forward to even meeting you guys in person.
Oh,
Yeah.
I subscribe to you on here, and it's a pleasure meeting you as well. Thank you so much,
Edward. That'll be a glorious day when they have you and I in the same room. Well,
yes, it will be.
We'll film that. Yes, we'll elevate the block for sure.
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. And I also want to free you guys up. You know, I have to say this because my wife said, you know, that whatever people are dropping about white people, it just isn't true. I just want you guys to know that, okay? Coming from someone who could tell you that what they're dropping isn't true, it just isn't true. Because just because someone says something doesn't make it true, okay?
Okay, right. That'll be our first show, right then.
Yes,
right
exactly.
Yeah,
oh no, listen.
Yeah.
My wife and I had this conversation. Some of my best partners in business over the last 32 years have been people that we just click together because we believe in being original, and everybody's an original. You know, like I tell people all the time, everyone that's came out of a womb, all of us have fingerprints. None of them are the same. All of us have DNA. None is the same. We're originals. None of us are copies. And we got to stop thinking that someone can tell us who we are and what we should be and what we should become. No other human being has a right to tell another original human being who they are. Each one of us are special. And I wish that people would start learning that and stop trying to put people in a cluster or a group, because we don't need groupthink. We need individuality. We need people to be creative and be artists in their own right. And I am going to push back every day to try to make people what they are not.
All right. Dropping bombs right here.
Yeah. Well,
right on
we got to do it.
Yeah.
Happs. Gentlemen, I salute all of you. And remember, have a checkup from the neck up when things are not going the way they should.
Yes. All right.
Stay blessed.
Soon to be on a shirt with your face on it. There we go. Okay. It's all good. Yeah. I love him. He's hilarious. He's fun.
Oh, Edward's great. I love him to death.
Yeah. He reminds me of Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn had sensibility of, you know, you can miss a meal, but don't miss a good book.
That's
and,
right.
And then he goes, do you know why you can miss a meal? He says, because you'll go hungry for a little while. But he said, if you miss the knowledge in that book, you could feed yourself for a lifetime. You could feed a community. And he's like him, right? He's just one after another. It's like, miss a meal and buy a good book.
Edward reminds me of a mentor that helped me come out of the dark hole I was in, Jimmy Con. Edward just really.
Sorry, guys.
No problem.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm looking for my spokes.
Take us on a tour with you.
I just put him on mute there. I just put you on mute for a sec, sir. Okay, you can put yourself back off when you're in the right area. There. Got your smokes?
I don't know where they went.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. He looks a little bit like a young Chuck Norris, a very young Chuck Norris. Do you see that with Rick?
Hi-ya! He just come out looking like a young Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
I don't know what I do with my cigarettes, girl.
Okay.
Well, while
All
you're
right.
for cigarettes, Mike, I want to thank you for what you do on here. Yeah, I've only been on Happs for a couple weeks now, but I mean, what you do here, the spirit that you bring to Happs, the energy that you bring, it's amazing. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart for what you do and putting yourself out there multiple times throughout the day. I think it's great, man. Don't ever stop being you, please.
Well, we're all desperately in need of light right now, right? So,
Right.
and everybody has unique gifts. Like when Rick sings, I feel it. And I wasn't kidding. Like when I read your comments, I can feel the depth of your soul, and you're a bit of a smartass too, like me, which I like. I like a little zing, right? I don't like just. I think I would like. I think I would like Edward even more punchy. You know what I mean?
Right.
But he's not. He's just not, and that's okay. But I love. It's like even our puppy right now. Our puppy is kind of a sweetheart, but also just like a bit of a nasty curmudgeon, too. You know, it's into everything. You know, and puppies, they're hilarious because all they want to do is eat. They want to poo. They want to pee, and they want to sleep. That's it.
Yep.
Chase shit. Chew. Oh, and chew. Chew everything.
Chew.
Chew everything. Dina, how are you, Dina? Good to
My
see
wife,
you.
we rescue animals. We have special needs rescue.
Oh, I love this. Gary is definitely a smart ass. Do you know this person? Who's this? Is this someone you dated and it's gone sideways? What is this?
Oh Lord, that's my wife.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, my wife is watching you right now too, Mike.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad you're watching me. Yeah, it's a family affair. Do you want to come up as well? We can do some group therapy here. So it's all good. It's wonderful.
Well, she's curled up in bed. She might not be dressed well.
Yeah. Okay. So how long have you guys been married?
We've been married 8 years.
Oh, that's amazing. Well done. Yeah. I've been with the same lady now for 30.
30 years.
So, yeah, and she is clearly my soulmate, and she knows every element in me, right? The good, the bad, the evil, you name it. She's seen it all. I think you've been together long enough, you see all elements, right?
Right.
It's not like when you're dating, you know, you get the very best version of that person.
Right.
Yeah.
So I say my wife is amazing because when we met, I was essentially homeless. I was in probably the darkest point of my life, and she accepted me then. So now, you know, we're business owners. We own our own business. We're doing phenomenal now.
Good for you.
So to come from being homeless,
Yeah,
and for her to accept me at that point in my life just tells you what kind of a being she is. You know, she's just a wonderful woman. Really is. It's her birthday this month, actually.
no way.
Yeah, she's a leap year, so she doesn't technically have a birthday this year, but she does.
Yeah, and a lot of women have a birthday every third year after the 29th birthday. I've noticed that.
Well, she's a leap year baby, so I'm right. She's only 14 and a quarter years old right now.
Yeah. So it's funny because my wife for years was always saying I'm 29, and then, you know, our girls hit 30, and I go, I don't think you can pull that off anymore.
That's the magic number. I'm going on 29. Mine's going on 29 again this year at the end of the month.
Yes. Yeah. So how old is everybody in the room right now? How old's everyone?
I'm 47.
You're 47. You look great, man, for 47.
Thanks.
You really do. Like
Thanks.
you look like a young Chick Norris. I meant Chuck Norris. I don't know what a Chick Norris is.
Chick Norris is a badass chick. That's what that is.
Yeah, it sounds like a very B movie, if you get my drift. Yeah.
That could be a kind of crazy B-side cover band, Chuck Morissette.
Yeah. There you go. You've got the look. You must have took. Yeah.
Rick, you're 2 years older than me, and you look better than I do.
What's that? You said a couple of years older than you?
Yeah, you're 2 years older than me. You look better than I do.
Oh, well, thanks, man. I feel about 75 some days.
Yeah, me too. Oh my God, I do. I feel 70 some days.
If I shave, it's bad, dude. I can't even buy milk at the grocery store without getting ID'd. It's terrible.
Well, here's the thing. You still have your hair. That's insane. Right?
Yeah. As long as the upper view, then it starts to show a little bit where it's going away. But as soon as it gets to where it's like, it's unmanageable and I have to do that true comb over, I'm going straight Gary. I'm just taking it all off.
Yeah. Yeah, but here's the thing, and I don't want to hurt your feelings. Gary has the right head for it. He's got like the John Locke head from do you know what I'm talking about? John Locke? You don't know
No,
what
I
I'm
don't know who
talking
that is.
Lost. I love that character. His name was John Locke. And they called him yeah, he was phenomenal. And he was this mysterious guy. And I later found out that all the names they used in Lost, they stole from very mystic stories. And I later figured it out. And I was like, oh, this clever. Yeah. But John Locke, go ahead, Rick.
If I shave my head, it's shaped like a peanut.
Okay, you're not saying out there.
So that's the only thing that's keeping me from shaving my head, because it's a very unattractive peanut shaped head, and something I have to grow into.
Oh, so someone does get my reference, the John Locke thing. Big Pete. I was
Yeah.
When I'm on the phone with my friends.
Whoa, she mad at me now. She's been drinking a little bit. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It's all good though. She wanted me to stay outside because we went to the food bank today and picked up some food, and they gave us 2 boxes of the president's box, where it's like milk and cheese and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we only had room for one, so we looked on the internet and we kind of like put it on Facebook Marketplace. It was like, hey, we have this food if anybody wants to come get it. That needs it here. And this lady's supposed to be coming over. She was supposed to come at 8:00, and it's like now like 9:00 or going on 9:00, I think. Yeah, 9:15.
That's kind that you did that though. And I see you got to remember to be really patient with everyone right now, because people are going through, Zoom fatigue, COVID fatigue.
Yeah.
Individuals are not supposed to be together in 4 walls 24 hours a day, every day. We're supposed to, switch it up.
A little bit of our own time.
Yeah, and I think it's like the distance makes the heart go fonder. Emma, are you going to come up? I hope Emma comes up. I haven't seen Emma in forever. You guys have met Emma before, right?
I have not. I don't
No,
think.
Emma is a genuine star. No joke about it. Very humble star though, but she's definitely one of the. I've known her now maybe a year. So she's definitely got that quality that where people really like her. And I've been to broadcast with her where she's got like 5,000 people watching. It's crazy. Yeah. So she calls Uncle Randy. I'm Uncle Randy, Uncle Mike, Uncle. The old guys, the old dudes. But I'm gonna. So someone said 58, not 58 years together, but 58 years. I'm gonna be old, Dina. So Dina, do I look like I'm 88? God, no, it's getting bad. It's getting bad here for me, man. Gary, it's going downhill fast.
It's going. I have a request here. Let me swing you around. Where is she? There she is.
Hi.
Hey there. How are you?
That's my wife, Charmaine.
I'm doing great.
So what do you love most about this man?
Just his sweetness. He's very kind. He's kind to people, and he just tries to help people. And we usually get bit in the ass for doing so, but his love for our 11 animals. Is it 11 now?
12, 13.
13. Oh, wow.
That's a lot of poo. Okay.
Yeah. Other ones are snakes. So,
yeah.
What do you do?
So his John Locke good looks didn't sway you at all? Like, I could see that being, the initial bait, like, my Lord. No, none of that?
Of Jean-Luc Picard.
Oh. Well, you know that John-Luc is yeah, that wouldn't work out. I don't know if you know the full story about John-Luc in real life.
No.
He plays for the other team. I think that's a nice way of. Okay.
Oh, I didn't know.
Okay, on to other news.
Go ahead. How you doing?
Hi, Emma.
Hello.
How are you, Emma?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you for having me.
It's a wild room today. I'm sorry here. It's always a little strange. Yes. So has anybody met Emma before? Here, I'm going to move myself out of here. You don't need to see my old mug. Here, this will make it easy, and we'll put the real beauty. Sorry.
What is it? I mean,
there we go. We got it right now. We got it. It's all good. It's all good now. There you go.
Oops, sorry guys.
No, he does bet for the other side.
No, well, that's good. That's good. But so, how long ago did you meet him?
Who, me?
Yeah.
We met in well, wait a minute. Let me think here. Like May or June of 2011. And we got married in November of 2012.
Wow. So you knew, right? And you're still together. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Emma, how oh. So what character is he now? Is he John-Luc or is he John Locke? We don't know, but he's John. Yeah. I would go with John Locke if I were you. It's okay. He was beefier, bigger guy. I'm gonna have to get one of the photos and put it up. Put it side by side, and we'll do it. So Emma, tell me about your week. Sorry about the zaniness. You know what it's like. You've been in here before. You know. How's your week going, Emma?
It's good.
Yeah.
Really good. Just busy, as usual, but it's good.
How's your man treating you and your dogs?
Good. He's good. I just came back from walking him, so I'm exhausted, but I'm good.
You're talking about the dogs, not your not your boyfriend. Okay. Yeah. You won't wander on me anymore. I don't have to watch you now. Here's a bowl of food. We wish you well. That could be a movie.
That would be an interesting movie.
That would be, and we get Gary to play the victim. I promise. I promise. I'll be good. Have you two met? Has anybody met everybody here? Let's introduce her. So, Emma, this is where you say I'm Emma, and
hello everyone, I'm Emma.
Hello everyone, I'm John Locke.
Yes, and Chuck Norris in the back there. How you doing, Chuck? But in 1973, Chuck Norris now Chuck Norris's face looks like the wind has hit it and someone just pushed it back. You know when you get that facelift thing, and it gets so bad you can't do the straw because you can't hold the straw because you can't put your. A lot of them have that. You get one too many facelifts and they're forever smiling or they look like a cat. Oh, but it's sad because I think some people think if I go under the knife, then it'll look better.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and sometimes it does, right? And they get a couple procedures done. Like Michael Jackson, when he got his nose done the first time, oh my God, it was amazing. If he had just stopped there instead of that fake chin he had, and then the dyeing of the skin, I think there were many, many women and men for that matter that would have been very happy with him. So. But yeah, we're on a whole new theme here since you brought Jean-Luc Picard up. Sorry about that. Okay. But he was very pompous. I don't know if you guys know this. When they were on Star Trek, he felt like he was a Shakespearean actor, and he only took that because he was starving. And now he talks about it and goes, "That is the very best thing that ever happened to me. I was an idiot. I don't know what I was thinking." Yeah, so he's come back around. But Emma, what are you currently grateful for? We do this all the time.
Yeah, I do remember. I don't know, just everything. Just everybody that's on, my broadcast who has been supporting me. Just everybody who's been kind and just very welcoming and warm. I'm just grateful for everybody, honestly.
I noticed you weren't on for a while. Have you been okay? Did you need a break, or were you
Yeah, no, I was just wasn't feeling too well, so that's why I took a
okay?
break for a little bit. Yeah, I was a little
Yeah.
sick, yeah. So that's why I've been kind of taking a break.
And Emma gets nervous, right? Is that a nice way to say it when you're like, yeah. I'm the direct
Yeah.
opposite. I'm the funniest looking thing God has ever created. And I come on there and I just talk and like I'm talking to myself. I swear some people probably see me and go, that poor man. He's singing again to himself. And he's talking to himself, to God. He's there every morning. What is he doing? Like, is he going to be okay? And then they start watching me and go, oh, there's some strange people with him. Interesting. And then next thing you know, people are watching and they're doing the comments. So I think people at work thought, the cheese had fallen off the cracker. They like he is now with his Palladian brothers. He's left. He's no longer here with us. He's physically here, but his mind is somewhere else. And now those same people who I think were worried about me are on here. And I and it's funny, I'll hear from people going, Ari was in our broadcast. And I go, what? How? And it's like late at night. And I'm like, Ari, do you sleep? And he goes, well, I used to game, but now I do Happs. So I can't believe the amount of beautiful souls that have entered into this realm. Like, it's unbelievable. It's a very, what are they calling it at work? A social experiment. Does it feel like a social experiment to you guys at all?
Kind of. Definitely does, but I think the results that it's shown already are just absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
I can't think of any arena in my life in the 45 years I've been on this point where I've seen such a large gathering of so many like-minded people with so much respect. Kind of like Edward was saying, the things that are being said about people it doesn't define who people are. And I think Happs is showing that. I mean, Happs is showing that so many different people from all over the world. I think it's a very successful experiment. I love Happs and I'm a diehard supporter.
Good. I'm so glad that you're here. And I don't think Emma really loved it at first, did you, Emma? It was an adjustment because it was so glitchy.
It was just so new to me. I wasn't sure because when I first got on here, I just saw a ton of journalists and I was like, oh my goodness, is it just journalists? Because I'm definitely not a journalist. But and I was nervous. It was a new platform, me and my anxiety and whatever. But no, everybody was so welcoming and so warm and so sweet. And I've grown to really, really love and appreciate Happs and the community because that's what it is. It's a community.
Are you open someday down the road, just you and me? Okay. And if you want Randy there too, that'd be fine. But I really want us one day to do like a 20-minute thing, like no more than 20 to 30 minutes, and just strictly talk about anxiety and how to get through it, and maybe have other people who suffer from it, because I've never had it, and I just don't. So I'm either in my own euphoric bubble of looniness, or I don't know. I've never had. So to me, it's very interesting. I've never suffered from that. When I was younger, more anger. I was more of a rage monkey when I was younger. Yes, and I enjoyed things. And yeah, right, Gary? Okay, Gary's gonna just go. Yeah. Because when you're young, you're sensation based. We'll call it that. I was a sensation junkie. I think that's the nicest way of saying it.
I feel like we all just cope with things in different ways.
Yeah, and I think we all have different stories that we tell ourselves too, right? So, and right now, I think most people are not selling themselves the greatest story. Like they're going down really dark paths. And I think when they come to places like this, they feel connected to something. And they also get to see the beauty of Chuck Norris, John Locke, and Emma. There you go. Like where do you get so much? So Rick, can you play a song? Are you up for, or will you get in trouble with your girlfriend there, wife?
She's good. She's just mad because I was on. She didn't realize I was live and engaged in conversation, and I was.
Oh
She,
yeah, see, I would get in trouble for that too.
she
Oh
was
man, yeah.
unfortunate that person to come.
Isn't that funny though? That extroverts will marry private people. I guess that's yeah. I would have a really rough time getting my wife on here. It would be difficult.
I'll tell you, you should invite my wife up. You're talking about the anxiety. My wife is a very outgoing person. She overcame anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I could have survived. I'm a very calm, humble person, whereas my wife is a very forward and outgoing person, which is amazing. She went through a lot in life, including her service in the military. She was in the Army for a couple of years. But yeah, you can invite her up and get a few words from her because she's dealt with anxiety on levels that I don't think most people could survive.
Oh, that's amazing. So, listen, can we sing that song that you did, the one you just told me?
Give thanks.
Give thanks. I love that song. So he's going to do a song here. I'm just going to put you in a little square here, Emma, unless you want to, unless you want to lip sync and pretend you're singing with a man's voice.
I don't have my pedal hooked up tonight, so I'm doing this all straight raw acoustic.
Oh, I love it. I love it. That's even better.
That's perfect.
Yeah, thank you. That would be wonderful.
Tara, and if you guys, can I throw a little plug out there?
Sure, of course. Plug away.
If you guys are interested, if you look up Rick B on SoundCloud, I think it should be under that name. I just released one of these guys' songs today that I covered as well. It's another cover off their new album. So if you want to check out more of kind of what I do, there's a lot of stuff there. But this one's called Give Thanks. It's a good pick-me-up for when I'm feeling down and feeling like the world's against me.
Okay. So, Gary, when he does the give thanks, you can sing as well. And Emma, if you would like to do some interpretive singing in the background, Emma won't, but yeah. Okay.
I think if anybody, it should be Emma.
Okay.
Can you hear that guitar okay?
Yep.
Well, if you're lost and alone, don't worry, 'cause you're already home. And I know it's a long, long road, but we're ready to go. I found beauty in the balance between all the lies and the love. But as long as I can sing Nathan's song, I'm ready to go, ready to go. For whatever gonna come my way, I just
Give thanks.
Give thanks to all the struggles and the troubles and the sorrows. I just give thanks, give thanks. Don't worry about tomorrow, you're living today. Just give thanks, we got to give thanks, yeah. It's all gonna be okay. We just give thanks, we got to give thanks, yeah. We'll take this minute to give thanks for everybody that supports their local music. Without you guys, we'd just be a bunch of dudes in a room somewhere practicing drinking beer, probably smoking pot. I give thanks for this life that you've given me. Oh, my love is like an ocean, I ain't got no worry. I've been sailing on this unknown of a forbidden sea. Oh, I've been chasing the sun, but it's gone and eventually, yeah. Waves get rough, but I'm not giving up. The This place is forsaken. Your memories are sacred. Life gets tough. Never stop looking up. Give thanks for this life I saw. For whatever gonna come my way, I just
Give thanks.
Give thanks for all the struggles and the troubles and the sorrows. I just give thanks. Give thanks. Don't worry about tomorrow. You're living today. You just give thanks. We got to give thanks. Yeah. It's all gonna be okay. We just give thanks. We got to give thanks. Yeah.
Thank you, buddy.
Absolutely, man.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Me to do that, man.
So we're giving thanks to everybody in the room here. We really appreciate you. Like, thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely.
You know, we're building a beautiful community here. If anybody's feeling the beautiful vibrations in the room tonight, just put one. If you think that you know, Gary looks more like John Locke than he does like Luke Picard, put two. Okay, thank you. It's all good. Emma, what did you think when
I thought that was beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
unfortunately, with the limits of Happs, we don't really hear him at the essence. But I try to always imagine what it would be like if I was there. But man, you got a gift. You have a beautiful voice, and some nights it's a little better than others. But and I mean the broadcast in the sense of being able to capture you. I don't mean your performance. Your performance is always good. I don't know how you keep your voice because if you're a singer, what he does is I call that barreling. And that's like almost like throat sing, that stuff he does. And I could do that one song and I'd be like, hi there, my name's Michael. And I have no voice left.
I can give you a little bit of a quick, less than 2 minute.
Please do, off air sometime.
So in 2014, I rear-ended and I became homeless. I started playing my guitar down at the beach in Virginia Beach. And I think that's a lot why I relate to Gary really well. I started playing my guitar at the beach, and down at the ocean front, you've got, well, in Virginia Beach, you've got jets from Oceana, you've got city buses rolling by, you've got loud drunk people from 9:30 until 3 in the morning. So you got to kind of learn to be your own amplifier. And there was many nights where I'd play for a couple nights in a row, and then I couldn't sing for 4 days because I didn't have a voice. But
so you know what that's like. You know what that's like, right?
Yeah, I played on the street, and that's basically how I train this voice to get real loud when it needs to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you have beautiful, like you're a great guitarist. Like you'd be good enough to be in any band to be the guitarist. So you got good chops.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
and 35 years of playing at least 1 hour a day, every single day, my whole entire 35 years.
So we got Randy Horton here. Randy only comes in for the gratitude part because his heart is opening every day. Hi, Randy. How are you? He's like, don't put words in my mouth. Don't put words in my mouth.
Great stuff, man. Emma, hey, how are you doing? Gary?
Oh, it's not really letting Randy up here. Let's try this. There we go. Now we have the chin of Gary. Yes.
Gary is adorning.
Yes. Now, ladies, go wild for the chin. So, Randy, you know the drill. I'm actually I never let them go more than usually about an hour. So, Emma, I think, did you do the gratitude or did you escape it?
No, I did it.
You did it. You okay? All right. And Gary, did you give gratitude as well?
I did not, but I can quickly give it before I head out of here.
Okay. Do you want to bring your beloved there with you and get her to do the grateful as well?
Sure.
I still say he looks like John Locke. But from Lost. Randy, can you find John Locke from Lost?
Oh, I just put two and two together. You're talking about the guy that's got to reset the thing.
Hold on, I'll grab a picture real quick. John, what's his name?
John Locke, and it was from Lost.
He's the guy that's got the timer and he has to reset it.
Yes, yeah,
Oh my God, I get it.
Yeah, but Gary's the better looking stunt double.
Yes. I was like, who is John Locke? I totally got it now.
You got it now? Okay.
I do. Dude, like, wow, that just blows my mind.
Yeah. Oh, I love that character. I wanted to be John Locke, and I wanted to live in that. They had that little shelter downstairs. They had records. Emma, say hi to your people. Go ahead. Emma,
Guys,
it's just us.
I don't want to interrupt.
right there. Yeah.
Oh wow.
There you. Yeah. Yeah. Except in that photo, John Locke's got the you want to fuck with me? Come on, let's go. he's got that look, right? That's perfect. Is there another shot where he's not so intense? Like,
let's see if there's another one where he looks.
Okay. Yeah, he looks like he's about to get. I still want to watch the first season of Lost again. Was he in the first season or second? I don't know, but he was one of my all-time favorite characters. Loved him.
We have to share a seat here.
Yes.
Yeah. So all you have to do is just tell us what you're grateful for right now. That's it.
What are you
I'm
grateful
not showing up there.
You will. What are you grateful for?
I'm grateful to have you in my.
Yeah.
She's only saying that because I'm sitting right here.
Is that a dollar?
Yeah.
There I am.
Yeah. So the one below, he looks even more like you to me, but he looks like he could be your brother. You're the stunt double. You're the. Yeah.
There we go.
That is amazing. Oh my goodness. John Locke is here on Happs.
Yeah. You know what? He was on a couple series after that and never went anywhere. They tried to find him another role. That's the problem, right? If you do a role, you might be labeled in that role forever.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So, like, think about Friends. Except for Jennifer Aniston, she had other roles, right? But the rest of them struggled. Is that fair to say?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Courtney Cox was in Ace Ventura. I know that.
She also had her own.
And Cougar Town. She was in Cougar Town. That was a fun series. But
Jim Carrey played the same character throughout almost his entire career.
Yeah.
Wait, you did.
Well, it's the same with really Randy W. Horton. He's playing the same character his whole life. Like it's he's evolving as we speak. Yeah, there he goes. So Emma, do you want to say anything gratitude for Randy for all the things he's done for us? Besides the.
Oh, quit blowing it. What do you want? Are you about to borrow money? What's going on? Are you about to ask for a loan or something? Come on, I feel something happening.
Yeah, I want to hide out in Saudi. That's it. I'm gonna go deep cover. I could see it now. They go. It seems like Mike and Randy are in the same room. Are they? How can they be? Yeah. He's got a great life there. You do. Like, that's pretty peaceful. He's got somebody clean. I thought he was this neat freak because I asked him the other day and I said, God, your place is spotless. And he goes, oh, I have a maid. I was like, unbelievable. Yeah, I need one. I definitely need one. I'm a little envious of that. Okay. So Emma's kind of cutting in and out here a bit, but guys, thank you so much for everybody in the community. Ted Hicks is here as well. Yeah, and you know what, Rick, keep doing what you're doing, man. Like, someone's gonna notice, like someone who has influence. You know what I mean? In the music business, you got a gift there. Like, I feel it, especially that last song you did there. It's beautiful.
Thank you, man. I want to touch on something that you had said earlier. You brought up the point that you never know who's listening. And I hate to go Forrest Gump on it, but like my mama always told me, play every show like you're playing for 100,000 people, because you never know who's in your crowd. And I've lived by that. I've lived every time I go out and play. And Emma, don't worry about your anxiety, because it you know what? Every time I play out, the 15 minutes before I go on stage, I'm a complete wreck. A complete wreck. I need that 15 minutes to gather myself, to get into my position and out of my head.
Yeah.
So and you know, I feel like if I didn't feel that, then none of this would be real.
Right.
If the point where it's just okay, job. It's just a job. Then none of this would really touch me like it does.
Yeah, Dina, Michael's here. He's just in the bottom. Sorry, everybody's asking, "Where's Michael?" I hear him, but I don't see him.
That helps. I hope that helps.
I have ascended to the Palladian star system. I am now with my godfather, Cryon, and we are ascending to different levels. I'm coming to Saudi Arabia soon to visit my friend, and his name is Randy W. Horton.
Good one.
Okay, I'll come. No, it's just when you have this many people, it tends to go crackly, and I'm trying not to make it go crackly. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it. This was another wonderful broadcast. Thank you so much for your support. Tomorrow I have 3 business shows, Randy, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and 1 o'clock. So a whole bunch of different guests.
Yeah.
So I would love for you to be there, Randy, in the back, supporting and just.
How many hours from now is that, by the way?
For me,
yes.
Well, right now here it is 9:43. It's 9:43. So in 7 hours, I guess. In 7 hours, I'll be on again. 7 hours. Yeah, I can do basic math. I can still do basic math. You know, it's not that hard.
1,000 viewers. 3 more minutes.
What's that?
3 more minutes, and you'll have hit 1,000 viewers.
No, it's already past 1,000. Your timer's slow.
Yeah. Well, see, as soon as Emma came in, it went right through the roof. And then you put Randy on there. It's like, you know, the icing on a beautiful cake. But to me, that honestly, just having everybody here and enjoying it, like that's so far beyond what I ever wanted. So, and Randy saw it before I did. So thank you, Randy. Yeah,
Right.
and I, honestly, I don't need any money this week. We'll be fine. Okay. Take care. Bye-bye.
Michael's always fine. That's my punny jokes anyway. Thank
All right.
you.
Be good. Take care. Everybody, God bless you. Thank you, Ted. You're the best. Mr. Hicks. Yeah.